DESCOM 86 is a pocket calculator made by RIZ from Zagreb, most probably in the mid-70s, in the time when Croatia was part of Yugoslavia. Feature-wise, this is a very simple calculator. It can only do the 4 basic arithmetic operations and percentages. It has an 8+1 digit red LED display and it can be powered by a 9-volt battery or an external adapter. There are two more DESCOM 86 variants, very similar in appearance to this one, but with additional functions included. DESCOM 86M, which in addition provides multi-key memory operation and automatic accumulating memory, and DESCOM 86S, which falls into the category of scientific calculators. My main remark about these calculators is that, unlike the other products that RIZ manufactured, and unlike the typical calculators of that time, they look very cheap and fragile, more like something that would only be sold as a kit for self-assembly. As such, they simply do not make an impression that they are reliable devices and that you can seriously count on them. But let's move to the main subject of this video and how I got the idea for this simple project. I recently acquired these two DESCOM 86 calculators in an unknown condition, and it turned out that both were defective with signs of previous repair attempts. The repairs were simple and both calculators are now operational. Here are some clips and photos of the internal circuitry. As we can see, the main integrated circuit in this model is C595, made by General Instrument Corporation. During the repair, for better understanding of the circuit and the interconnections, I had to check the pin configuration and the keyboard matrix in the manufacturer's datasheet. And there I found something interesting. Besides the basic functions, this circuit also features multi-key memory operation and automatic accumulating memory. In that moment, I got the idea to upgrade this calculator and make these features available to the operator. Obviously, this can easily be achieved by expanding the keyboard to include 4 more buttons for the memory operations and by adding 1 more switch for turning on and off the accumulating memory. But at the same time, I didn't want to do this in a way that will significantly change the original look and feel of the calculator. And this is how I did that. I made this small add-on board with 4 momentary switches for the memory plus, minus, read and clear functions, and 1 slide switch for the accumulating memory. The red LED is used to indicate if the calculator is on, and the amber LED lights up when the accumulating switch is on. The pin header is used for connecting the add-on board with the calculator. There's also a pin available on the C595 IC that is used for indicating if there is content in the memory register, which is very useful, but unfortunately I didn't include that in my design. On the side of the calculator, I soldered the wires of this ribbon cable directly onto the necessary points in the circuit. The ribbon cable runs through a small notch that I made on the back cover of the calculator and ends with a socket header through which the connection with the add-on board is established. Let me show you how all this works. First, the memory functions. I'll make a simple calculation and I'll put the result into the memory register. Now let's clear the display register and then read the memory register. The function is working as expected. With the memory minus button, we can subtract a number from the memory register. This feature is also working as expected. The memory register is cleared by pressing the memory clear button, for which I selected a button with a different color than the other 3. This is also working as expected. The accumulating memory is turned on with this slide switch and the state is indicated with the amber LED. When this function is enabled, the content of the display is added to the memory with each depression of the equals key. This is how it works. So there you have it, a state-of-the-art, cutting-edge add-on board, the pinnacle of precision electronics, made for the users who have never given up using this calculator and have been patiently waiting for decades for something that will finally unlock its full potential. Of course, that was a joke. All this was made mostly for fun and as proof that the upgrade is possible. And that's basically all for this video. I hope that you liked it and that you learned something new. Goodbye.